yourselves, everyone. We're going to go and talk to Evelyn Parker, who we've rescued from the scabs. Well, we're going to go talk to Judy first, but yeah, this is kind of skirting the edge of really acceptable to do to someone after they've just been through such a horrendous, like, trauma like this. Hello, kid. So, I don't know how we're going to play this, but I guess this is where either Evelyn lives or where Judy lives. Judy's apartment. Jellyfish. Okay. Also, maybe she's into jellyfish.
She's sleeping.
Okay.
At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
Has she said anything?
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination.
Yeah.
That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough. She already gave up everything she had.
Yeah.
I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
You poked around in her head? What, as in you got a brain dance from her? Huh. I don't really want to ask this. But our life depends on this, right? So we've gotten her out alive. Now we need to try and get ourselves out alive in a way. But you know, things like this, you know, I think I said at the start of the playthrough, like a big theme because of what I knew about this whole universe coming in. Like, holding on to humanity in Night City is incredibly difficult. And I just wanted to keep that in mind. Just try and remind myself of that periodically. Judy, you like you're going to beat me up?
I need to talk to her.
Listen, I know you've got some serious questions that she's got the answers to. I mean, if I were you, I'd want to know too.
Okay, she understands that.
But it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
She's completely out of it.
Do you know what I
You've
mean?
got to be fucking kidding me.
So, right, why would Judy be mad at her? She'd be mad at her for going back to Clouds because she wanted her to stay at Lizzie's where she had more, not reliable, but more loyal protection, I think.
You're mad at her. Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any.
I know. It's okay.
So I don't get why.
You'll find out in a sec.
Oh.
I'll show you the virtue I found.
How many were there?
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
You see them already?
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah, had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Okay, show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
Well, she's got a different hair colour. Dude, she's completely unconscious. I'm not doing this to her. We'll check the BD out, Johnny. It's optional. Let's leave. I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm gonna leave her alone. She needs to be left alone. Oh, I've got a lot of shards to catch up on. I was really worried about this happening. Why be me? Confessions of a... I think we've read that already, but... The Green Death. Huh. Or maybe death by net running also. Thornton Owner's Manual.
Have a seat.
A ton of shards. Braindance Quarterly.
Alright. Roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage him in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing.
French?
Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
What am I looking out for?
Take a look around if you want.
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch.
Huh.
Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Well, I mean, you'd start in Pacifica, right? So, the Voodoo Boys are... they speak... They're of Haitian descent. So in the cyberpunk world, Haiti, because of rising water levels from global warming, Haiti was completely submerged in the ocean. So there was like a massive emigration, mostly to the United States. And in Night City, I think it's Haitian anyway, but the Voodoo Boys are an entirely Haitian gang. They're not necessarily a gang. They are a gang, but because of where they're stationed, as far as I understand it, they're not. They're essentially just a community that has a criminal element to them, but because of where they are, it's not as black and white as that. Because they live in Pacifica, which is technically in Night City, but it's also technically not. So Pacifica was being built as like this new district of Night City. It was meant to be a paradise, but because of like a financial crash, I think at the end of the Fourth Corporate War, maybe, I'm not sure on the timeline on that, all the funding for Pacifica was pulled and the whole place was essentially abandoned by the corporations and all funding was taken out. So it's kind of half finished, and that's where the Voodoo Boys are in Night City. So it's essentially like a lawless district that isn't technically run by Night City. They just they completely ignore it. They don't regard it as part of Night City. So it's essentially like its own small city that has no laws. Right. Who are you?
Can't see her face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
Okay, so she...
That, or someone's working it for her.
So she's got like a... She can't be identified from a virtue or a recording. So female, no further data available. Personal data hidden via an ID scrambler requiring high net running skills. There's Evelyn.
Every single piece of tech I see, security.
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Hang on, how do we switch player? It doesn't seem like there's anything else.
Only if you can do it and be parfait. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself?
What are we supposed to be seeing here? Ah,
Might not be important.
Maybe, but all of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search at least.
What
well,
now?
yeah, I could have told you that.
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica.
Ads for various establishments, Night City, Pacifica. A church likely located in Pacifica. And like that's the reason why we haven't really seen any voodoo boys anywhere yet, because they literally don't go anywhere else unless they absolutely have to, whereas... Oh, the other gangs have main locations, but they will move around the city. Whereas, like I said, Pacifica is essentially its own little mini city, mini country.
Should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this?
I'm gonna wait till she gets up and see
That
if
is not of
anything...
interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern.
It doesn't matter when she moves, she's still distorted. Right.
Alright, think we got everything.
I hope we did. I don't know if there are, like, things that don't get highlighted, you know?
What do you think?
The woman?
Woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Yeah, I think the voodoo boys are fairly, like, isolationist. They don't tend to operate outside their own circle.
V, get it together.
And they're very into net running and stuff, so quite secretive and difficult to tag and identify.
Now we know what happened to Clouds.
Mhm.
They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
Well, they didn't get her the
She
biochip.
knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
I mean, she probably couldn't be completely honest with us, in fairness, because if she would
What's
have
up with you?
told us anything about the voodoos, then they probably would have killed her for sharing that.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You can't blame her, though.
You're telling me. If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into... I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. Pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist.
Oh!
And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you.
Right.
And brought this all on herself.
So she went behind
you
their
two.
backs to get the
There's
chip.
one more recording. Wanna see it?
Right, I don't know why I didn't get that there. So I was thinking that the Voodoos had told her to organise the heist, but no, she recorded the virtue and sort of pinched the job from them. I understand. Right.
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
I thought she said the second one wasn't decipherable.
Oui, li ale. Ou te gen raison, moi c'est tout intelligent pour ça, protéger bien. Moi c'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon non plus. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
So she's spying on the woman who gave her the job. Oh god.
Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
What language is she speaking?
Dunno.
Hmm.
Haitian Creole?
Yeah, it was
It is the
Haiti.
Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I? Wait, let me see if I've got an auto translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Try scanning the phone. Got it. Give it a second.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Caught another name. Something like Silverhand?
Of course, Judy doesn't know about the biochip and Johnny, does she? She doesn't know. I guess we sound crazy, right?
We have to know what they're saying. Could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
The doll has left.
Oui, li ale.
Yes, you were right. She's too smart for her own good.
Ou te gen raison, moi c'est tout intelligent pour ça, protéger bien.
Will she bring us trouble?
Moi c'est pas enragé.
She wouldn't dare.
En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon non plus. Faut que nous prenions chance là. Ça va bien, protéger bien. Moi c'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon.
Besides, she's our best route to Yorinobu. We must take this risk.
Moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon non plus. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
I wish I shared your confidence that Silverhand will lead us to Alt. Okay, so Alt Cunningham in the what's it called? I've forgotten what the story is. It Never Fade Away? Yeah, Never Fade Away. So in Never Fade Away, Alt Cunningham, who designed the Hunter Killer or Soul Killer? Is it Soul Killer, Hunter Killer? I think it's Soul Killer. The Soul Killer program that allows people to kill netrunners while they're on the net in real life. She was kidnapped by Arasaka. They tried to kill Johnny, and they wanted Alt to make them a version of the Soul Killer program. When they did it, they digitized Cunningham and put her on the net, I think. But her body, but her physical body, she died physically, I think. Or she either died physically, or they never got a chance to put her mind back into a body or something like that. And Johnny assembled like a big whole crew to go and rescue her. And when they got there, he found Alt Cunningham's like dead body, but Alt Cunningham was watching everything happen from the net. She could see it through the cameras, and she was like screaming at Johnny, I think. And my only confusion with that was if they would have known that Alt was in the net. Alt, I don't glottal T's, you can't tell what I'm saying. Because Alt, I was never sure whether Alt could have been put back into her body or not. But that was the image of her like essentially like banging on the glass, like don't like I'm stuck, I'm trapped in here, while Johnny and everyone else thought that she was dead. So this would imply that Alt Cunningham is still around on the net somewhere, or on the dark web, or the dark net, whatever it's called. So that's why they were trying to get the biochip to get Johnny. Fascinating. You have a better idea? Good. Then if you're done questioning my judgment, you can get back to work.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting.
All right, the plot thickens.
I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago.
Yeah, about that.
V, you got any idea?
I think we could be honest with Judy. I mean,
get it together.
Yeah, this is fairly factual.
Biochip we stole. It's got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? Need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
So if Johnny heard all that, and he heard them mention Alt,
Let's get out of here.
Know who they are? Who the woman is? Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
so it's got, because it's the Voodoo Boys, it's got something to do with the net, with the, I can't remember what it's called, is it the dark net? Anyway,
So, you ready?
like the old net that's been taken over by all the rogue AIs, right? The net like crashed after Rach. There was a net runner called Rach Bartmoss. They're the Bartmoss Collective. Of course, that's what they're named
Let's
after.
get out of here.
God's sake, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Rach Bartmoss, like completely destroyed the net when he died. He released like all these viruses. So the net as like a worldwide thing just ended, but it still exists. But it's like occupied by all these rogue AIs that are like, yeah, it's. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a lore expert.
So, you ready?
But if the Voodoo Boys are obsessed with the net and net running in general, so they've mentioned Alt Cunningham, so she must be around in the dark part of the net.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that net runner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Yeah, sure. Bushido and neo-postmodernism. We steal anything else.
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
When we were outside Lizzie's, we got contacted by Mr.
What's up with you?
Mr. Hans, right? Mr. Hans said he was the fixer for Pacifica, right?
Why? Worried that I'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you.
Okay.
You got a plan?
Yeah, we're not used to people actually being concerned for us, right? Except for Jackie, so... I'll have to ask around.
V, get it
I'll ask
together.
around. Make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. I hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
What's up with
Thanks, Judy.
you? No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... Who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
Maybe. Yeah, we can't go and talk to her again now. Right. See you later, Judy. Hopefully, maybe we can come back and speak to Evelyn. She's got a little mini tree. 75 years of cyberware. Right, I have absolutely no idea where we are. Man, all these kids with guns. Oh. Alright, so yeah. Map Tan Pelen. Call Mr. Hans. Well, we know the Voodoo Boys were behind all this, so that's one step forward. Problem is, now we have to reach them somehow. 2 steps back. There are a lot of things to be found in Pacifica, just not usually what you're looking for. Good news is, you already got your fixer, a man without a face, to help you find this fart in the wind. Sounds like a fun fucking delight. I've mentioned this before, but I remember a guy who I didn't like very much at university told me I always used to think in pop culture references. And I can't... What film is it now? Someone says she's disappeared like a fart in the wind. Can't think what quote that film that's from now. That's gonna... I'll remember it later. Anyway. Okay, I'm not sure what we should do then, because Mr. Hans is... Not Mr. Hans. Pacifica is an incredibly dangerous place to go. I feel like we should maybe... Oh, this is down to moderate now. Difficult to know. I think because they're all main jobs, I think we're going to get to do all of them, personally. I don't think it matters. I just think we need to do what makes sense for us. So first of all, where are we? Oh, we're in North... No, not in Northside, we're in Kabuki. Interesting. Alright. So I imagine some... Oh yeah, where was that tarot card? So Pacifica's down here. I honestly don't know where that Scav hideout was. And I didn't look at the map, did I? So I literally have no idea where it was. I know that we kind of came down here, right? We came out of Jig Street, and then we were by the waterside with it on our right hand side, and then we crossed the river at some point. I just don't know which point we crossed it at. It could have been here, could have been here. So maybe it's here. I like those tarot cards. They're just like an interesting point of discussion, right? Okay. We could get this new apartment. That might be quite interesting. It's probably a waste of money though. Right. Rescue. Epistrophe, yeah. Cyberpsychos, thievery. I would like to do a mission where I'm so stealthy that I don't even have to kill anyone or, you know, take anyone down, where I just can just sneak through everything. So maybe I should go back to my apartment. I need to go and clear out my inventory, sell a bunch of stuff. So I feel like this is a the right moment to maybe do a few side quests, get a few upgrades. I would like to buy a car, and I would like to get a better cyber deck. So I think to achieve that, we would maybe need at least 30-40 grand. What was I about to think? Yeah, so we just got sent a message about a car, I think. Yeah, from Regina. Oh, nice. Hi, V. I've got a quartz waiting to be checked out. Fine machine, well taken care of, polished to a shine. Bought off a certain gentleman who was a little whacked when it came to his car, huffing and puffing in his garage day in, day out. Until, that is, his wife filed for divorce. The ride had to go to pay the legal fees. Let me know if you're interested. That looks really nice. Bit of orange and like a gunmetal grey. We got a message from someone else, right? Mr. Hands. No, we need to call him. Alright. Vehicles. Quartz. 31 grand, man, for a little car like that. Right, I still can't believe that this bike is 58k. Okay, the Galena is beat to hell, which I wouldn't be an issue because I could use the car skins mod, but that still hasn't been updated. It's only like the sports cars that have been updated. I do really like the My, so we could maybe save up for that. That's just too expensive when we've already got a bike. Oh, I think I do actually have some different skins I could use on Jackie's bike. I'm not sure if Jackie's bike is different than some of the other bikes. I did download a mod that had, you know, different skins for the bikes in. I haven't really looked at them, but I just downloaded it. It's because it's just like a drag and drop kind of mod. Okay, so we've got a few jobs in the area, but we need to clear out our inventory, and we need to level up. I think I want to pile more points into intelligence, especially after what I just said about sneaking. Right, breach protocol. I think we'll just... There was something about stuff spreading. Yes. But I think that the quick hack has to spread by itself anyway. I don't know how that works necessarily. We do have 12k. We could go and buy a new cyber deck for like, some of them are like 10 grand, right? Rare quick hacks. That's a good idea, right? Do we need crafting specs for uncommon ones? Quick hacks that spread can jump to one additional target. So we've got epic ones there, level 16. Yeah, let's get this. It might save us a bit of money. That's so good though. But I don't know how that works just yet, so I'm going to get this. Oh my god, yeah. Whistle, weapon glitch, memory wipe. Target exits the combat state immediately while the hack is active. An enemy outside combat cannot enter combat state. Interesting. So we could use this very similar to the thing that makes them go blind. I've just gone completely blank. Overheat, cyberware malfunction, cripple movement. Man, there's so much stuff. Right, sorry, I know that this is menu scrolling, but cripple movement, yeah. So we maybe do need some aggressive stuff. Can we upgrade quick hacks? No. This is just for gear. So contagion, pretty good. Memory wipe sounds really useful. Oh, but we need the previous one for most of these. Oh, I've got a contagion apparently. Yeah, reboot optics, what am I talking about? We've got a rare version. Costs more. Spreads to the nearest enemy within 8 meters. Yeah. Looted? Okay, that is amazing. Oh, and I spent a point on the other thing. Right, what do we not? We don't really use whistle. Maybe we could change it for a more aggressive one. Anyway. Right, we need to go to a Ripper. So we've been to a few of these. Maybe we could go to a new one. We're not going to fingers. Buy net running equipment. So can we buy cyberdecks there? That's worth checking out, right? I think, yeah. Oh, there's a gun shop here, so we could sell all our guns as well. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'd like to catch up on the stuff that we need to read. Oh, our car's still not available. We'll stick to the bike then. Nice. Right, let's pick a radio station. Let's go old school.
Next on the play chart, IBD wise, who's ready for tomorrow?
That's Mike Pondsmith. Right, which bloody way are you taking me here? Alright, fine, fine. I will edit out going to the shop and stuff. Look at this! We'll read that when we get to where we're going. Demons of War. I like the parking options that this affords. Makes me sound so old. Sweet. Hi there.
Do you offer any other services?
Sometimes. After hours.
Like
but at
what?
the moment I'm going through a bit of a rebranding.
Alright. Well, look at his net running suit. That's orange.
Selling anything interesting?
Now, there is a chance that cyberdecks are only sold at Rippers. That was a creepy smile, mate. Right, no, he just sells quick hacks. Bollocks! Quick hack components, though. But what is he selling? He's only selling uncommons. These are epics. They're not that expensive, really. And we need more street cred, though. Overheat. Yeah, sidewire, cripple movement, contagion, request backup, short circuit, sonic shock. Okay. Let's just check which ones we've actually got. Because we can upgrade a bunch of them. So we've got a couple of different contagions which we could use for cyberpsychos, so we'll probably upgrade that. We've got ping, reboot optics, several reboot optics, short circuit, weapon glitch, and sonic shock. So we haven't got overheat, yeah? Man, 1500. Deals moderate damage to the target, non-lethal, very effective against drones and mechs. I just don't want to spend too much money here and then I can't upgrade my cyberdeck, you know? Right, so we can sell one of these. And we can sell one of these contagions. And I'll maybe just pick up one, and then we can leave 10 grand to buy a cyberdeck. So if we were to just upgrade to 4 slots, reboot optics is kind of a must. We could get contagion. It's a bit more of an aggressive one. We need ping. We'll ditch whistle. So then slot 4, sonic shock. Oh, deafens the enemy. Interesting. Emits a high-pitched frequency inside the target's skull. Some say that if it lasts long enough, it can induce a psychological break. One version of the program, written by netrunners from the Glen, is known as Banshee's Wall. And weapon glitch just seems, you know, really useful. If we get rumbled, right? It gives us a bit of time, particularly for cyberpsychos. So I think I'm happy with that. We'll upgrade contagion, reboot optics. We don't need to upgrade reboot optics because we've got a rare one already. Ping, if we can. I don't think we can upgrade ping. So we'll upgrade weapon glitch and contagion. Did you know most alloys used in cyberware manufacturing contain trace amounts of toxic elements such as lead, cadmium, and mercury? And that the safeguards keeping them from slipping into your bloodstream can be broken? Well, you're not alone. 8 seconds, 6 seconds. Yeah, cyberware malfunction's pretty good. I don't want to waste the money for now, so I think I'm happy with what we've got. Right. So now we need to get to a Ripper. Is that fingers, though? That must be fingers. That's right on Jig Street, so... No, we're not going there. Right, are there any missions nearby? That's Takimura, so we're not going there. There's a couple of jobs by Jig Street. We could maybe go and handle some cyberpsychos. I've got 10 minutes left in the episode. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to edit out that bit at the Netrunner shop because we were deciding stuff about our build. So for the cyber deck, I'm going to get rid of Whistle. I'm going to stick Contagion. Oh no. No, I'm not. Because we're going to go to the crafting menu and we're going to upgrade Contagion. And then we're going to... can we upgrade Ping? Yeah. I don't know what the difference is. Our current ping, duration 30 seconds. That's pretty much the only difference, right? Probably not worth it. We'll get it anyway. We leveled up our crafting. So ping and contagion. And then weapon glitch probably. When we get a new deck. Okay, so let's go and see if we can take down a cyberpsycho. Or a rescue. No, let's go and do this. These tend to be a little bit more straightforward. Well, I've only done 2. Sunset is approaching. This kind of looks like it's near All Foods. where we fought Maelstrom. Getting a bit isolated here now. Right, now I feel like we got a message about this. Yeah. Usually when a corpo gets his walking papers, he loses all his implants too. They dig those synth organs and cyber eyes right out of his body, but sometimes the chrome's so far ingrown it can't be removed safely, even if someone really, really wants it. I'm sure she sent us a message about this, yeah. The demons of what? God, man! Hey V, the NCPD got a call about a cyberpsycho. Actually sent a patrol this time, been a few hours with no report back. Either those cops got scared and bounced, or anyway, check it out for me, be much appreciated. If he zeroed the badges, then there's no way in hell MaxTac is going to bring him in alive. With the best chance he's got at getting out of this in one piece. Certainly, yeah, we certainly are.
I'm hit! Terrorist activity detected.
Okay, there's someone walking away. An NCPD robot. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ! Oh, he's got a sniper rifle. Or did he just ice that guy? Right, let's hit him. Whoa! Breach! It's 5 BD 1C. Reboot optics.
Too late.
Oh my god! Right, let's hit him with a contagion. I can't just yet. What's his name? Matt Law. Whoa! Yeah, that thing can pierce walls, man. Dodge! Oh my god.
Invasion!
Dodge!
Better look around.
Okay, so yeah. I like these smart guns, man. I really like them. He's dead though. High caliber bullet wound, obviously. Interesting. Interesting, man. Just because the first two that we met were kind of really big, like hulking cyberpsychos, whereas he was more like nimble. He's still alive, thankfully. Militech agent. Doesn't look too Militech. Oh, nice, an edge runner coat. Oh, did we get his sniper rifle? Nice. I'm carrying too much stuff. Oh, look, copperheads. The copperheads. Unities are usually crap as well. I equipped a silencer to one of them this one, so. Nice, nice, nice. Right, I don't need to really do much more. Let's have a look around, see if we can get some information on what happened here. Another high... He's not a police officer, though. Oh, another cop ahead. Thank you, robot. I guess we could have approached from a different angle, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyone he approached, he shot in the back. Yo, Matt Law says hi from John. Says you were in the same unit, Militech. Matt's alive? Yeah, why wouldn't he be? Saw him step right onto a mine in Panama. Shit, I thought he didn't make it. How's he holding up these days? Fine, I guess. Still has nightmares. Takes a lot for it. But who of us really has it better, yeah? That vet life, huh? Yeah. Penniless, homeless, fucked in a war no one understood. Yeah, Tune, what can I say? Not gonna get better either. Yeah, I know. At least it's good to know there's someone to talk the old days with and not be alone. Man. So he was in like the military army forces, he wasn't like an actual corpo. Because, you know, Johnny Silverhand fought in one of the corporate wars. One of the reasons why he hates the Corp so much. America after the war. The turbulent years of 2024 to 2035. At the end of the Fourth Corporate War, in order to establish relative order under the federal government, President Elizabeth Kress imposed martial law on NUS member states and nationalized the domestic arms manufacturing giant Militech. Preoccupied with their own internal issues, most of Europe and Japan paid little attention to developments in North America. Back in the 1990s, corporations had already begun aggressively purchasing huge swathes of arable land from farmers. Those who were left with no choice but to sell eventually found each other and organized into larger groups, or clans, to improve their odds of survival. Looking for reliable work opportunities meant staying on the move and often specializing transport contracts. Yet, once the war settled down, their convoys became the single reliable, safe method of interstate shipping. In other words, this time of crisis and adaptation played a major role in the emergence of the so-called nomad social class. Meanwhile, in the 2040s, Netwatch created an immense firewall dubbed the Black Worm, to partition a safe part of the net for human use and curb the threat of rogue artificial intelligences in cyberspace. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. At the organization's discretion, humanity was forced to sacrifice its access to inestimably valuable resources and knowledge for the sake of net security. Right, I still need more information. I'm looking for a shard, maybe? Let's say I make some cash while we're here. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be able to get all of them. 1, 55, 1C, 1C, 55, 1C. Nice! Whoa. Satisfying. Right, I don't know what else we're looking for then. Oh man. Maybe inside one of the containers or something? Was he living in here? Yeah. So this is maybe his Militech computer? Well, he wasn't a corpo, it's just his computer. A rush order urgent from Matt Law. Dan, I need that stuff for my head. I really, really need it. I'm out, starting to think some desperate shit on loop. I know I owe you, but fuck, man, I need it. I need it today, you know? Whatever you want in exchange, man, I'll do anything, alright? I got a kill, steal, whatever, please. Yeah, pretty bad PTSD from the sounds of it, man. Foreclosure. Dear Mr. Law, I regret to inform you that due to your repeated defaults on your payments, we are now forced to foreclose on the property for which the loan was taken out. Milagro Terrace 12. Please vacate the premises within 3 working days of receipt of this message. Otherwise, we will introduce eviction measures as part of the clear to kill system. This decision is final and irreversible. Sincerely, Liam Turetsky, Customer Service Department, Bank of Night City. It's just another insurance nonsense, man, isn't it? PTSD shield, policy lapsed. From Heroes Care. Dear Mr. Law, due to the termination of your employment at Mercenary Solutions Incorporated, your health insurance policy, PTSD shield, has been cancelled, effective immediately. Any appointments made prior to this notice have been cancelled and any medications have been discarded. We also inform you that you are welcome to use the Government Veterans Care Program. Current appointment wait time is 756 days. 2 years. To register for an appointment, please send the following text message: help. Wishing you good health and the best of luck. Anne McEwen, Senior Consultant, Heroes Care Limited. Fucking hell, man. Just chewed up by the system and then forgotten about it. Can I just call her? I'd rather just call her.
V.
Oh, never mind.
See you around.
Bye, V. Remember, the media lies.
Our psycho's out cold but live, transferring you the data I gathered. Looks like it was an ex-merc working for some corp. As soon as he stopped being useful, they tossed him out on the street. Guy kept his combat implants, had PTSD, stopped taking his meds. You can fill in the blanks. Thanks for going the extra mile. So, a badge friend of mine just sent over his data. Guy's head was a mess, must have taken 4 times doses just to make it through the day. Eventually the corp cut off his health insurance, the cash dried up and then the ticking time bomb exploded. But was it really from the implants alone? Who the hell knows? Either way, your eddies are in the air. Thanks for taking care of this. Yeah, man. He gets PTSD fighting the war for Militech and they're the ones who stiff him on his insurance money. Let's just have a quick look at this sniper rifle. Hello. Okay. We picked up maybe 3 grand from that mission. Wow. So it takes 4 bullets at a time. It's a charge shot. Pretty sick. I'll keep the Sidewinder for now. I want to try that smart pistol we picked. Tech pistol. Tech revolver. And maybe was there something else? I think there was something else I wanted to try. We picked up another kind of tech style gun. I know we picked up this Liberty, but that looks exactly the same as the Kongu. Huh. I'm sure we picked up a tech revolver. Ah! Oh right, body, really, for a tech weapon. I guess we can try this quickly. Fire off a few shots. Okay, that charges up slightly different. So, how many shots do we get? 2. 5 shots at once. That's pretty sick, man. What is this? Look at that! It's like a machine gun. Oh my god. That is so satisfying. Oh, we're using that. Yeah, I like this array of... Look at this gun, man. That is so cool. We picked up a new jacket that was similar to this one. An old Edge Runner jacket. Okay, so it's the same jacket, just a different colour. There's Night City on the back instead of whatever that means. That was like a racing version. Yeah, sure, we'll take this for a bit. I'm not going to wear any hats. A headband. Nope. I mean, really? No. Yeah, I like they've got a big wedge on them, so they're pretty sick, to be honest. No new trousers. Punk tank top. Not a big fan. Maybe look kind of badass like that. Badass. But I'll stick with the vest. What other new guns have we got? Oh no. Whoa. Okay, we can... This is what we got from Fingers, isn't it? So we can probably get rid of a bunch of these. Although they do a lot of damage. We're just we're too squishy to use this stuff, man. So I'll keep one. Because I've not seen what they do yet. But right guys, I will leave that episode there. We'll just make our way back over to our bike. So yeah, we know where to go now. We know how Evelyn got all this information on the job. She kind of did a job for the Voodoo Boys and then went behind their back to... Job complete? What are you on about? Vehicle acquired? What is happening? Pleased to inform you that your vehicle has been repaired. Oh, after suffering an... Yeah, it can be found in your garage. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Delamain. So, I need to go and clear out my inventory, so... Because we're overburdened big time. So yeah, main mission-wise, I don't know. I'd like to go away and do some side quests now, earn a bit of cash. So I need to pick an area that we are going to go to. The most missions are still available in Watson, but I would like to go somewhere else. But these are all kind of dangerous. Very high, very high. Yeah, we're being kind of level gated out. But there was this one over here, this rescue. There's a couple of side jobs on Jig Street, but we're running a little close to activating the Takimura quest, I think. So we could maybe go on like a cyberpsycho hunt next time. Delamain cab. A thievery mission. Yeah, we could maybe clear up these missions because we're in the area. Not clear them up, but you know what I mean. Oh god, and then we could maybe go and visit Meredith. Oh right, and this must be the crazy guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm down for that. And then we can maybe go to the afterlife in the episode after that. Alright guys, I'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. And just remember everybody, never trust an on crate. I'll see you next time.